morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Easter Monday, the 10th of April 2023, and today I'm heading over to Greater Manchester. It is Altrincham versus Gateshead in the National League. So here I'm in Altrincham, just in a pub at the minute because it is absolutely belting it down out there. I mean, at this point I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if they called the game off because it really has been torrential pretty much ever since I rolled into Manchester really. But anyway, going into this game this afternoon, Altrincham are currently in 13th place in the National League table, and I think it's maybe safe to say that they're not going up, but they're not going down either. The thing is with Altrincham, you never ever get an easy game against them. But I think, bearing in mind that they might be sort of starting to tailor their plans towards next season, this might not actually be the worst game for us to have today. Obviously, we are now in 18th place in the table following Friday's 2-0 win against Scunthorpe, and I think if we win this game today, I think that might just about be enough in terms of the relegation battle. Obviously, the best case scenario would be if we win and Torquay lose and Yeovil either lose or draw, because that would mean we would be 9 points clear of the relegation zone with games in hand, and obviously they'd only have 4 games left between them. Obviously, you can only get 12 points from 4 games as a maximum, so effectively we could be safe by Wednesday night at Eastleigh if we win both games, and obviously other results go our way today. But the fact is the job's still far from done yet, but it is pretty undeniable that we are in a very good position just now, and hopefully that will continue today. Would you believe it, this is the 6th time that we've faced Altrincham over the past 2 seasons, and bearing in mind that we were in separate leagues last season, it's an absolutely crazy statistic. I think in terms of the 3 games that we've had against them so far this season, in a home league game, we absolutely stunk the place out. But I thought we played quite well down here in the FA Cup. But obviously, we were forced to settle for a replay. Then, of course, in the replay, we rode our luck quite a lot, but managed to get ourselves over the line. And would you believe it? In all 3 of those games, Marcus Denanga scored for Altrincham. Obviously, today he's lining up for us. Can he come back to Moss Lane and haunt his ex-team? Obviously, we certainly hope so. I'm sure the Alty fans certainly hope not. But we'll wait and see. I mean, it's not going to be ideal for us fans this afternoon, being in an uncovered away end. I mean, to be fair, we're probably getting a bit of a taste of our own medicine, really, given that the away end at the International Stadium is pretty infamous for having no roof, but hopefully maybe a bit of common sense will prevail on that front and will give us a bit more of a sheltered area or whatever, but yeah, just got to do what you've got to do, really, haven't you? But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game this afternoon. I always enjoy the trip down here. Obviously got some very good memories of this place, bearing in mind the FA Cup replay from last season. But let's head on down to Moss Lane and find out how it all unfolds. But before we go to Moss Lane, we'll be heading, of course, to the Good Catch. So the team's warming up, Gateshead getting ready in this half of the pitch here. We're going to be in our blue away strip this afternoon, and Altrincham are getting ready in the far distance, of course, going to be in their traditional red and white home shirts. Anyway, I will see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel. I'm running away. Go on Marcus, hit it! Oh, what save! Go on! Oh! Right start to the game, come on. Go on! Oh! Go on. Christ, that took a bit of a bobble, that mind. Oh, save. Come on, stop messing about. Go on, Marcus. Oh. Hey! Calm it down. Go on, Steve. Go on, Marcus. Yes! Get it! Come on! Get it! Oh! Oh! Oh, save. Oh! They've always missed that. Absolute sitter. Underneath then. I think we may have got away with one there. What a save! Oh, he's pulled off some good saves as keeper in this first half. Oh, what a save! I'm seeing some saves in this game. half-time, Altrincham 0, Gateshead 1. It's been a bit of a typical Altrincham versus Gateshead kind of game, really. Not a lot between the sides at all, but both are trying to play some nice football, and it is a pretty entertaining watch. I'll tell you what though, the goalkeeping performances at both ends in this game, Casillas and Neuer would be proud of it. I mean, there's been some absolutely excellent saves so far, and if it wasn't for Altrincham's keeper, we'd be even further ahead. But in hindsight, I think we did get away with it a little bit with regards to the Altrincham's penalty appeal, and there's been one or two other moments where the Philip Marshall's come to our rescue, but yeah, once again, cannot complain about our performance at all. I mean, it is the game is flowing quite well, to say that it has rained quite a lot and the pitch is quite heavy. I mean, it's not been easy for me to do this video in the first half because obviously the amount of rain we've had, the seated area is just a bit too claustrophobic for me, I must say. So that's why I moved. It's either, for me, it's either be claustrophobic or get a bit soaked, so what's lesser of two evils. But the game's certainly making up for all that, and fingers crossed we can go on and get a good result out of it. I mean, of course Marcus Denango is going to score today. That's just one of those things that happens in football almost all the time, isn't it? It just really didn't happen to us on Friday with Danny Elliott, but yeah, so far so good. Oh. Go on. Go on, Adam! Go on, Adam! Oh, another good save. Go on, Cam. How many chances do Altrincham need in this game? Oh, again. Still not over there. Living a bit of a charm life here. Go on, Greg. Oh! Oh! Side. 6 minutes of added time at the end of the game.
Official is showing a minimum of 6 minutes additional time.
It's probably the last chance of the game. Yes! Get in! Come on!
Full-time score, Altrincham 0, Gateshead 1. Thank you very much for your attendance this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Here he comes.
Come on! He always wants it. Come on!
full time, Altrincham 0, Gateshead 1. At no point throughout the season did I ever think I'd be seeing Gateshead win 5 league games on the spin, but here we are. And I think that one today, unlike games that we've had in recent weeks, was one in which we had to ride our luck a little bit, weather the storm, if you'd like. I mean, in more ways than one, obviously, given the weather that we had to put up with this afternoon, which included a bit of a hail shower towards the end. But it maybe showed that there's more than one side to our game. I think in the last few weeks we've been winning games relatively comfortably. We haven't had a great deal to think about. But today, Altrincham, I think you could say they did everything but score, really. It just wasn't really their day in front of goal. But as I say, like, you've got to be really happy with how we're playing just now. I mean, and another thing that we've sort of added to our game recently is clean sheets. I believe that is now 3 in a row in terms of the league, so that certainly can't be bad. I mean, one thing that was a bit of an Achilles heel for us both this season and last season was the amount of goals that we were letting in, but we seem to have sort of rectified that now, really, which is great to see, and long may it continue. But I must add that we're not safe yet. I mean, but it is very much sort of in our hands. It is a very good position to be in, and honestly now, if we were to get relegated from this point, I would be extremely disappointed. But obviously 6 points ahead of Torquay, who currently occupied that 21st place that we did for so long, as you will know if you've been watching my videos. But one sort of other major factor in that is that there's a considerable number of teams sort of beneath us that also aren't in the relegation zone. I think we're up to 16th now, which is quite incredible, really, when you think of it. A few weeks ago, I think everyone was just thinking, "Oh, just get to 20th place and nothing else matters after that." But honestly, we seem to be on a bit of a quest just to see how high we actually can finish. So yeah, really good time to be a Heed fan at the minute. And honestly, like that today, that is one of those days where when we're sat in Wembley in the middle of May, or when I'm personally out in Germany, it's one of those days that I'll think back to, given that I was on an uncovered terrace and it was absolutely belting it down. But it is what it is. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? So yeah, all round good day. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Wednesday with South Park Rangers versus Fishburn Park. So it'd be nice to see how South Park are getting on in preparation for that North Riding Senior Cup final. But until then, take care, cheers for watching, and I'll see you later.